نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فقل حسبي الله لا إله إلا هو عليه توكلت وهو رب العرش العظيم. As Muslims, we should not be afraid of anyone. In any condition, we should say, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is enough for us. We do not need anyone else. The one who is the greatest. We should fear no one but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We should love no one but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We should care about no one but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the belief we need to create in the heart. Two things are necessary. Firstly, Iman, meaning strong belief in the heart. And secondly, Islam on the body, meaning to implement the sunnats on the body. For example, topi, beard, trousers above the ankles, parda, hijab, etc. Iman is to believe in the unseen. For example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Jannah, Jahannam, angels, etc. It is amazing. We have doubt in the words of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But when the scientist tells us that there are over 200 billion stars in the galaxy and there are 9 planets in the solar system, we believe them and we do not demand them to show us. My dear listeners, the existence of this world is because of the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When there will be no one to say the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the whole world will be destroyed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us the tongue so that we do the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In the mother's womb, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it such that the blood reaches the baby via the belly button, not the mouth, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to keep the mouth clean and pure for the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But we have polluted the mouth by lying, backbiting, slandering, cheating, degrading, disgracing, swearing. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us. Ameen. Today's lesson will be on leather socks, inshallah. Masah, meaning rubbing wet hands, can only be done on 3 types of socks. Number 1, on leather socks or on socks which are made from waterproof material. Number 2, on normal socks which have leather soles. Number 3, on the socks which are so thick and strong that you can walk in them without shoes for 3 miles and they would not tear. It is allowed to do masah on only these 3 types of socks. It is not allowed to do masah on normal socks. Some even do masah on shoes. This is completely wrong and salah will not be accepted. Number 4, for the masah to be valid, it is essential to put on the leather socks after complete wudu has been made. Thereafter, if wudu breaks, it will be permissible to make masah on them. Number 5, the method of doing masah is place wet hands on the toes and pull them towards the ankle. Make sure you place whole fingers and not only the tips. Otherwise, masah will not be accepted. Number 6, it is not allowed to do masah on the sides or the sole. This proves in Sharia we cannot use our intellect. Although logic tells us that the soles should be rubbed, because the soles get dirty, not the upper part. Number 7, Use the right hand for the right foot and the left hand for the left foot. Number 8. If the sock is torn equal to 3 small toes, Masah will not be allowed and the feet has to be washed. Number 9. The one who is not a traveler can do Masah for 24 hours. Then he will have to take the socks off and wash the feet. Number 10. A traveler can do Masah for 3 days and nights. Number 11. The time limit of 24 hours and 3 days and nights starts from the time wudu breaks. Number 12. When having a bath, the socks should be taken off. Number 13. If you take the socks off, or the ankle is exposed, or if the time limit elapses, in all these 3 conditions, the socks will have to be taken off and the feet washed. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the zeal to learn and practice on deen as much as possible. Our condition is such that we decorate and go happily to a wedding, but not for salah. We invite everyone for wedding and throw away the sunnats of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We follow the latest fashion and go against the sunnahs of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, meaning we degrade and slap the face of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam by our actions. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us. Ameen. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alamin.